Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. This is for Tuesday, December 17th. Please like, subscribe, and share if you know someone who watches the show. And thanks again for watching. Okay, so Alex is fed up with Johnny and his lies because now he's having to tell people he's having an affair with Joy. He's talking about it, and Stephanie overhears them. So she slowly comes in the door and says, "Sorry, guys, I didn't think anyone was using this room or in this room, and I just came in." And he said, "Well, I hope if you overheard," and she said, "What, that you slept with Joy? You can do what you want. We're not in a committed relationship." And he's like, "Well, it was just a one-time thing. We both decided that there's just nothing going to come of it, yada, yada, yada." He's still trying to talk to her. You can tell she's noticeably ticked off. So she goes on, and she's a goner. She is out. So she leaves, and meanwhile, Chenille has approached Joy in the square, and she tells her that she knows she slept with Alex, and she's like, "Oh my God." And she's like, "It was just a one-time thing. We decided we're not going to see each other." And Chenille's like, "Well, why? It's different from when Stephanie and him, it was a power thing. But you all both are actors, so you could do it." And she said, "No, we're just not in the right place." And she also told her that she doesn't think she should be hanging around with her and Johnny. They're married and she's not, and it just makes her feel uncomfortable. But Chenille disagrees, and Chanel's going to keep an eye on her no matter what she says. So you know how that goes. She's like, "Well, that's sweet, but we can be friends, but I don't like to mix work and social stuff." So I don't know how it kind of hurts Chenille's feelings, but she don't know what's happening. That she slept with her boyfriend. So we're back at court, and the judge Belle started going in on Sarah about did you or did you not know your husband was trying to murder Brady Black, and she just got quiet. So the judge took a little break, came back and said she could continue that line of questioning, and that Phillips worried, he feels like he's going to lose, and she said, "No, don't worry about it. The whole idea is to back him into a corner. I mean, Belle is a vicious lawyer. I never seen her so mean." And Justin he's like, "Is there any truth to this?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he finds out other stuff he did, like holding a gun on Philip and stuff. I mean, Justin's like almost disgusted with them. The judge comes back and Belle gets to continue that line of questioning. "Are you okay?" My dog's choking. But then she comes back, and the judge rules that they're going to have to split the company. They can both, it's right down the middle, 50-50, and they are co-CEOs. And I was thinking that while she was gone to think about what she was going to do, but we don't know how much trouble Xander's going to get in for what the judge heard about him. So, but Sarah pleaded the rule where she can't be made to testify against her husband, so she didn't have to. So that was great. So while they were adjourning, Xander and Philip both felt like they were on the losing end of it, but they're not happy about it. But Philip offers a handshake and stuff, and Justin is still being disgusted with them over that conversation of how they'll do anything. And he tries to shake his hand and says, "Well, maybe we can run it together as brothers, make our dad proud." And Xander's like, "I wouldn't count on it, mate." Xander hates him. He hates his guts. They do not like each other. But Philip was being a smart aleck, when he was doing it. Like, come on, buddy. This was a win for Philip either way. He had nothing. So he goes to tell Stephanie the good news, and she is so excited, but she's also reeling from getting brokenhearted from Alex again. So she's all excited. Philip's excited. He's like, "Yeah, 50%. Plus, I run him. I'm half CEO. We share the power." And the next thing you know, they're looking in each other's eyes, and they look like they're on their way to Jiggyville. But I don't know. That's the last we saw of them for today. After they were getting, jiggified there, just being affectionate, and I left a picture off. Anyway, Belle told Justin she just hoped one of them didn't end up getting killed out of this mess.